Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we are doing an August reset. So if you guys are new to my channel, I used to do these reset videos for the upcoming month every single month. I really love these videos. In these videos, I will clean, I will set some goals for myself, I'll reflect on past goals, I'll look over my budget, I'll talk about my favorite things, my least favorite things, highs, lows, everything in between. But if I'm being honest, I got really burnt out from doing it. It's a little exhausting always trying to better yourself. I just kind of felt like I needed a pause and I didn't want to improve myself at all. I just needed to maintain what I was doing. So I stopped making these videos for a while, but if you guys don't know, I recently moved into this new apartment. I have a ton of moving vlogs and everything like that, so you guys have probably seen it if you haven't already. So if you guys haven't seen it, go check those out. But whenever I'm in a new place, I always just feel re-inspired, ready to improve myself, make some goals. So I wanted to bring this video back for you guys. I know a lot of you guys were sad that I stopped making those, so I'm so happy to bring it back. As Taylor Swift once said, let the games begin. That was weird. So if you've never seen these videos that I make before, typically what I like to do is make some goals for the month upcoming, a month ahead, and I like to reflect on my past month goals and see how I did. I track my goals. I have a little Excel spreadsheet and I track them. So normally first I start off by reflecting on the past month and see how well did I do. However, I didn't set any goals last month. There were no goals set, which is great because I can't be hard on myself and be like, oh, I didn't achieve this goal because like I didn't set any goals. But I did set some goals for August, so I wanted to share them with you guys. And then next month we'll review them and see how well I did. As always, this is the spreadsheet that I use. I got this on Etsy. I think I paid like $2 for it. I didn't make this. I'm not the creator. I'll link the spreadsheet down below if you guys are interested in getting it. A lot of people have actually gotten this, which makes me really excited because we can like track our goals together. But basically every single time I achieve a little thing for the day, I check it off. And then at the very end of the month, I can review how well I did. I set 8 goals for myself for the month of August. I kind of wanted to start a little slow and kind of do like easier goals, but also things that I wanted to work on. I didn't really want some unachievable goals. I'm also a really big thing on daily habits. Rather than having like these grandiose goals that are hard to achieve, I wanted to do small goals that I can work towards every single day. The very first goal that I have is to wake up to my alarm. I've been snoozing my alarm so much. I'm such a light sleeper that normally my alarm goes off, I'm like jumping out of bed, like getting ready for the morning. And recently I've been snoozing my alarm and I really want to stop doing that. I feel like it kind of throws my entire day off. I also really want to make sure that I do my morning skincare routine. Honestly, considering I'm someone who has struggled with acne my entire life, you would think that I would be so dedicated to my skincare routine in the morning and the night, but sometimes I skip it and I really want to stop skipping it. I also really want to start wearing sunscreen more often. I feel like this has been a recent thing, so I just want to make sure that I'm wearing sunscreen. I heard that even if you're inside, you can still get sun damage, so I want to wear sunscreen every day regardless if I'm outside or not. I also live in Arizona, so it's like 118 degrees outside right now, so I'm not really going outside that much other than like walking to my car, but I still want to wear sunscreen. I also want to start doing more gratitude on a daily basis, just kind of like writing a few things that I'm thankful for. I've kind of been burnt out. I've kind of been going through a few things. I feel like just writing down a few things that I'm thankful for every day will hopefully just kind of shift my mindset and my perspective on things. We'll see. I'll let you guys know at the end of the month how that goes. I don't expect myself to not eat out at all this month, but I want a majority of the month to not be eating out. If I don't eat out for a day, I will check it off, but if I do eat out, and I don't expect this to be 100% like I said. I also would really like to drink 3 water bottles. I have like those, like, what are they called? Cup, the big water bottles. I want to drink at least 3 of those. I really want to start drinking more water. It's just really hot outside. It's also better for your skin. It's better for your body. I just want to prioritize drinking water. I also want to put an eyelash serum on every single night. I used to do an eyelash serum and my eyelashes were so long. If you guys watch my videos back then, you know, like my eyelashes like almost touched my eyebrows, and then I ran out of that eyelash serum and they just kind of went back to normal. If anything, I feel like they're shorter than they used to be. I want to do an eyelash serum every night, and I want to do my nighttime skincare routine. So those are the habits and the goals that I want to achieve on a daily basis. But I also do have a couple of like monthly goals. Doesn't matter when I do them. I don't have to do them every day, but I'd like to achieve them for the month. So let's go down to there. This spreadsheet has like a bunch of things on it that I don't always use all of them. I kind of just use what works for me. So monthly goals, I'm going to the Eras tour in August. I'm so excited. I'm going to one of the LA shows with 2 of my friends and I cannot wait. So I just really wanted to have a fun time. That's on there. I just really want to prioritize just not letting anything around me affect me and just be in the moment and enjoy it. I also want to kind of finish decorating my living room. I just moved in this new apartment, as I've talked about, and I really want to finish my living room. These 2 things, I want to go on a date with a man and then go on a date with like a new friend. Like I just kind of want to kind of put myself out there more. I haven't been on a date in a really long time. I really enjoy being single. Like I'm not wanting a relationship, but I also fear that if I enjoy being single and independent too much, when it comes time to maybe I'll want to be in a relationship, I'll be too scared to go on a date because it's been so long. So I thought, okay, one date a month is not, hopefully it's not asking too much of myself. And then I also really want to try to meet new friends and so maybe go on like a little friendship date. Another thing is I want to find like a morning meditation or like affirmations podcast and like put my headphones in. Whoever lives above me, I know it's not their fault. I know that they're not doing it intentionally, but they are so annoying. I wake up in a bad mood every single morning because they walk so loud, like I'm hearing their foot thumps every single morning. It actually wakes me up. That's how loud they walk, and it just puts me in a really bad mood. So I thought that if like when I wake up in the morning I can put like noise canceling headphones in and like listen to a meditation or listen to an affirmation thing as I'm getting ready and not the really loud like foot thumps. I swear it's like an elephant or like they're wearing high heels. I don't know what it is. It's honestly making me question if I have like minor anger issues because it makes me so angry hearing them walk. It makes me so mad, and it's not their fault too. Like I always try to be like, okay, like they're not intentionally being annoying, like they probably don't know they're loud. But whenever I walk around in my apartment, I try to walk like quietly, and I don't even know if the people that live below me are home. I don't, but I try to walk really quietly because the person who lives above me annoys me so much. I kind of want to figure out who they are, but I don't know if that's like weird. But yeah, I thought that if I found some kind of meditation or affirmation, just like something positive that I can put in my ears in the morning and not have to listen to them walk, it would maybe start off my day on a better note. I just wake up angry because of them. I also, this is a really weird one, I've been posting more on TikToks, but I feel like I want to like talk more. I do a lot of like cleaning videos or maybe like errand videos or like little vlogs, but I feel like I just want to like talk more on it. I feel like TikTok is like another platform. It's like another creative outlet, so I just kind of want to try different things on it. So those are my goals for August. I will let you guys know at the end of August or the beginning of September how well I did on these. Next up, I thought we could look at my budget. So I budget a little bit differently than most people do. I don't really have a budget where I'm like, okay, this amount of money I'm gonna spend on this amount of money I'm gonna spend on this. I normally just track my expenses and then categorize them and see what categories am I spending a lot in, what categories am I saving in, and kind of reevaluate so I can adjust for the next month. This is my little pie chart of all my spending for the month of July. I'm actually really happy with my spending for the month of July. I saved quite a bit, not a ton, but a little bit. I have a launch for a new collection for my small business, so there was more income that I got in the month of July because of that, because there's more of an increase in sales when there's a new collection that came out. My standard expenses is everything from like my rent, my phone bill, everything like that. By the way, I'm like fully financially independent. My parents don't pay for anything. Every single thing that I have, I pay for myself. I will say my health, my car insurance are through my mom, but I pay her for my portion of it. Although it's through her, I'm still the one paying for it. Hope that makes sense. One reason I think that I saved some money this month is because I moved this month, and when I moved into this apartment, I had a deal where I got 2 months free of rent. So I didn't pay rent for this apartment this month. My last apartment, I only paid a prorated rent. So I think I only had the apartment for half the month, so I only paid for half the month's rent. But I will say that I did have more expensive. I had to pay for movers. I had to pay for some new furniture and new things for my new apartment. So those weren't typical expenses that I made. I'm realizing there are so many typos on this. This is not good. But these are all my categories. So of course, standard expenses was the biggest category. The second biggest category was business. I had to launch for my small business. So there was a lot of expenses that came through that. My apartment was the second business. Why can I not say that? My apartment was the second biggest expense. That was movers, that was buying new furniture. Like I bought a new chair. Oh, I bought a squeegee. Like there's little things that I bought for my apartment that added up. I think eating out, I didn't really eat out too much, only 2.5%, and groceries was 3.5%. Clothes was 1.5%. This little small category right here is health, which is like my therapy. Fun, literally, I'm not kidding, fun was Ubers that I bought. I went out one night in July because I was so busy, and that was the Ubers that I bought that one night that I went out because I was drinking and driving is never an option. 2.4% of my spending for the month was on Uber. What? Uber is so expensive. When I make these little spreadsheets, I've been doing this recently where I say to be paid. So these are expenses that I expect to come up. So in the month of August, I thought that I was gonna have to pay for my Amazon Prime account, but apparently that came out in July. Also, I'm going to LA for the Taylor Swift concert. The second part of my Airbnb I have to pay for. I already paid for my flights, but food, any experiences, that will probably be a little bit more income. So So I like to have this on here so I can kind of know, okay, what expenses are coming up. Shipping labels for my small business, I will have to pay for those. And then car and health insurance, those were supposed to be taken out a couple months ago, but because I'm on my mom's plan, it got confusing. So I'm paying for it in the month of August. So I'm gonna have to pay for the 6-month portion of my car insurance and health insurance in August. But that is my expenses. I think I'm really proud, honestly, this month. If I'm being honest, I didn't really do much in July because I was so busy with moving and with my launch for my small business that I didn't really have time to spend a ton of money on anything, like to go out and do things. So it was kind of not so much of a social month, but because of that, I saved some money. So I expect August to be a little bit more of an expensive month, but overall, I'm pretty proud of my spending this month. Next up, I want to clean my apartment a little bit. It's not too messy, but it could use a little pickup, especially do my dishes. Oops. This will be hung up eventually. It's just sitting there for now, but I will hang it up. Bear with me. I just moved into this place. On a more personal note, in these videos, I like to kind of talk about my highs, my lows, what I'm looking forward to the next month. Just kind of reflect as like a human on the month and not so much, how can I be more productive? What can I do to improve myself? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Just kind of overall reflect on the month, and I would love to hear your guys's too. My highs and my lows, I always like to start off. I am realizing the tag is still on this. We'll deal with that later. Let's start off with the highs and the lows. So my first high is I moved into this new apartment. Whenever I move into a new place, I just feel, well, I feel like a little burnt out, if I'm being honest, when I first move into a new place, because it's exhausting to move. But after that, when I start getting settled, I feel really re-inspired, just kind of like be the best version of myself. Like, I don't know why, but being in a new environment always gives me life again. I feel like I had been really burnt out, really exhausted, really tired, and being in this new place, it just made me be like, how can I improve myself? This has been like a constant theme throughout this video, but I have a small business and I had a new collection launch. I have a small business where I sell to-do lists, and I had the pastel collection launch. I was really happy about that. I'm so proud of that collection. You guys can still buy it. I'll have a link down below if you're interested. If you're not, no big deal. Oh, another thing. So I have this issue for a while where my car wasn't starting. It was really hot. I would get in my car and it was like 125 degrees when I'd get in my car, even with the sunshade up. And I was really nervous that I needed to get a new car battery because those are expensive. And my car wasn't starting. And I realized I didn't need a new car battery. I just needed to buy a shaded parking spot because my car was too hot that it wouldn't start. But it wasn't a battery issue. It was just a heat issue. So it was a high that I didn't have to pay for a new battery for my car. It's just an unexpected cost. Another one is I've just been having a lot of fun at making TikToks and like doing creative things. I was doing like little day in my life vlogs and moving vlogs on there and just like a bunch of fun random things. I feel like I've just been having like a fun creative outlet on there. Obviously YouTube is always a fun and creative outlet, but I feel like TikTok was just a little something different. So I've been having a lot of fun posting on there. Lows, my grandma passed away this month. That was really hard. The day that my to-do list collection launched was like the day that I had to go drive over there and say goodbye to her for the very last time. It was like a super emotional day. Oh my god. I feel really sad about her passing, but I'm also really happy that she's not in pain and that she's in a better place. So definitely mixed emotions there. It's really weird going through grief and all of that, but that was really hard this month, and obviously not something I really talk about that often or at all. Another low was I felt such an extreme burnout and sadness, especially at the beginning of the month. I just felt like I had like no motivation to do anything. I just felt so exhausted and tired. I had felt burnt out from all the work I had been doing before I moved. Then I had to pack up, I had to unpack, I had to move, and then my collection for my small business launched all at the same time. Like everything happened. My grandma passed away. Like everything was happening within like a 1 to 2 week span, and it just felt so much. I'm doing better now, so don't worry about me. Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just like being honest and real, July was a really like emotionally rough month for me. I'm hopeful for August and I'm feeling better. Again, don't worry about me. I get nervous about like talking about some of these things because I don't want anyone to be worried about me, and I also am not saying it for like the attention, but I want to be real and honest with you guys, and this was just a part of my month. I'm really big on not only showing highlights. Sometimes I get a little insecure that I'm like, I don't want to show too much negative stuff, but I also don't want to pretend like my life is happy and perfect 100% of the time, because that's not real. And that is a really big thing that with my channel I strive to not only show the good moments in my life. I want to be very well-rounded about it. I also love to put in here things that I'm looking forward to for the upcoming month. So the Eras Tour, I am so excited to go to the Eras tour. I love Taylor Swift so much and I cannot wait. I am working on my outfit at the moment, so I am so excited. I kind of want to scream. I'm going with my friends Lauren and Julia, so I'm so excited to see them. I've never actually met Julia in person. We're like internet friends. We've talked a ton, we text all the time, but like we've never met in person. So I'm really excited to like hug her in real life. It's really interesting when you meet YouTube friends or internet friends because you're like, how tall are they gonna be? Like, I don't know if she's gonna be like my height or shorter. Like, that's the thing that always throws me off the most. I'm like, oh, you're taller than I expected, or oh, you're shorter, or you know, that's the thing that I'm always like, huh. The last thing that I'm looking forward to in August is just kind of having a fresh start. I feel like a new month is always a fresh start, a new beginning for me. I don't know why, just like in my mind I categorize it as like the next chapter. Even if like nothing has changed, the idea of a new month feels like a fresh start for me. So I'm really excited for that and I'm looking forward to that. So those are my highs, my lows, and what I'm looking forward to in the month of August. I'd love for you guys to share yours with me as well. I've never done this before in these videos, but I thought this would be a really fun addition. I thought I'd show you guys some of my favorite products and just favorite things for the month. My friend Hannah, I'll link her channel down below. She makes these type of videos. She did these in her videos and I was like, this is so fun. I want to do that too. So I'll link her channel down below for you guys. So all credit to her for this idea. But I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite products, whether it's makeup, skincare, food, recipes, music, movies, stuff like that. I thought I'd start off with this guy. This guy I'm obsessed with. This guy is very pricey. So this is the Skin Better Science Maestro Active Balance Serum. I talk about this all the time. I've been through a really big skin journey. I was on Accutane, my skin relapsed after Accutane. I've been going to an esthetician for a couple months now and we've been trying to do treatments and things on my face to help me with my acne. This product, I don't know what this does, but every single time I use it, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, whoa, my skin has never looked better. My skin is like glowing, it feels even. Like, I don't know what is in this and like I can't pinpoint what exactly it is about this that makes my skin look so good, but it looks so good every time. But this is very expensive, which is my least favorite thing about it. This is medical grade skincare, so that's why it's so expensive, but this stuff is incredible. Incredible. And I'll link all this stuff down below for you guys as well. The next thing is this sunscreen. So I've been trying to wear sunscreen every day, and this is one that I really like. It's the Elta MD UV Clear. There's a tinted one. This is the non-tinted one. Once this is out, I want to try the tinted one to see if I like that one better, but I do really like this sunscreen. Skin types prone to acne, rosacea, and hyperpigmentation. That's me. A makeup product that I tried. Granted, I've only used this twice, so keep that in mind, but this is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I also have the e.l.f. one. They're very comparable. I feel like this one is not as sticky as the e.l.f. one, but I really like this. I feel like whenever I use it, I think my makeup looks really good and it lasts a really long time, so I've really been liking this. Today is the second time that I've used it, so granted, I really haven't tested out too much, but I'll keep you guys updated if I still like it. But so far, the 2 times I've done my makeup when I've used this, I've really liked it. I'm like spinning in my spinning chair. I have this blanket that I got from Amazon. This is the softest blanket in the entire world. I am obsessed with this from Amazon. I'll link it down below like everything else. Every single time I show this, I get questions about it. I could just like cuddle with this blanket forever. It is so soft. It's huge too. This is a large blanket, right? I love it. Like, I look forward to sitting on my couch to cuddle with this blanket. Highly recommend it. I'm glad that I don't have a pet because this is like the type of blanket that your pet would take ownership over and be like, this is mine, you know? This one might sound like a plug, and it's not supposed to be, but it will sound like it. And it is my weekly extended to-do list. I have a small business where I sell to-do lists. This is one of them. I had a launch in July, and this one is my weekly to-do list. This is not me trying to plug this, I swear. I just have been like extra obsessed with this month. It's a to-do list Monday through Sunday, and then there's a note section. I just really like this. It's the size of a sheet of copy paper. I feel like a lot of to-do lists and weekly to-do lists especially, like, they're just not big enough. They don't have enough lines for me to fit every single thing that I have going on that day, and I feel like this one does. And I've been living by my to-do list recently. Something about this gives order and like structure to my life, and I feel like I really need that right now. This has been a lifesaver for me and for my mental health and just my productivity in general. Another thing that I've been loving going with a to-do list is this pen. I'm a big pen girly. I'm obsessed with pens, and I feel like I'm always on the hunt to try to find a good pen. I really like this one. If you guys have any pen suggestions, please let me know. When I was moving, I found this pen and I was like, where did this come from? It's the Signo Uniball pen 207. This is like the best pen ever. It's so dark, so inky black, but it doesn't smear and it doesn't like bleed through the pages. It's a really good pen, and I'm about to buy more of these. I really like this pen. I used to use, okay, I don't know where there are other pens. This pen is just so much better than all the other pens that I've tried. Random, but this pen is my favorite. These Alani Nu energy drinks are my literal obsession. Everything is my literal obsession. These are all my, oh, I almost just, I hope that didn't like fuzz up. fizz up. Everything here is my literal obsession. But this is the kiwi guava flavor. I will say there's like a red one that I think I prefer the taste of that one more, but I've been addicted to these. Like, I look forward to drinking these so much. I know not everyone's like a big Alani Nu person. I really like sweet things, and this is very sweet. I'm gonna crack it open. That sounds so. Oh, it got on my laptop. Kind of got everywhere. I have a non-slip mat, but I don't want to use my checker blanket and make that all sticky. So this is gonna get favorite for the month, non-slip mats. Just kidding. I've been so obsessed with these recently. I drink them every morning. I used to not be an energy drink person. Now I am though, but I have to be careful that I cannot drink all of this in one sitting because it will give me a panic attack. It will make my anxiety a 10 out of 10. I really, really like it. The next thing I don't have in front of me because I ate them all, but they are the Trader Joe's milk chocolate covered pretzels. If you guys watch me on TikTok, every single time I do a Trader Joe's grocery haul, I am showing these because they are so good. I don't know what it is about them. They're like salty but sweet. If you have a Trader Joe's, try them. They're so good. I already went through the whole bag for the week. I can't help myself. The last thing on this is this chair that I'm sitting in. I got it on Amazon. Look how big this is. Like, this is a huge chair. Do you see it? Look how cute it is. I'll link this down below as well. This is an amazing chair. I really like it. It's so comfortable. It's so big. So those were all my favorites for the month. I'll have everything linked down below if you guys are interested in trying out any of these. I really like all of them. And let me know if you like this little portion of the video and if you want me to keep doing it for future monthly resets. I hope that you guys like this video. If you guys have any goals or any highs or lows or anything like that I shared in this video, if you guys want to share your own, please comment them down below. I love reading them. I love responding to your guys' comments. I hope that you guys had a great July, and I hope that you have a great August, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.